everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch A Castle for Christmas. I saw that Carrie Yules or Elwes, I think it's pronounced Elwes, I always say Yules, but Carrie is in it and Brooke Shields, and I like both of them. So Purdy and I have settled down while we wait for Home Depot to deliver some stuff. I figured we'll go ahead and watch this Christmas movie, and it's probably going to be my only Christmas movie for the season. So I'll apologize for that, but that's just the way time goes. So let's give this a watch and see if we have all the warm fuzzies that the romantic comedy is supposed to have. So starting off in the big city already.
Hello, Ms. Brown. Welcome to the Drew Barrymore Show.
Thank you.
Drew Barrymore. I love Drew. Are we actually going to get to see her?
Go out there and charm everybody's pants off. And try
So
not to look so tall.
apparently something happens in this book that don't please people. I hope it's not another misery situation.
Possible you might not have read
Hey,
a Sophie
Drew.
Brown novel. Coming back, my good friend and best-selling author, Sophie Brown.
Everybody's Drew's friend.
You know, I normally
He's based
don't
on
do
a real
this,
life
but
character,
I got to out
and
there.
he did something to her.
You murdered a man that I was in love with. I mean, what gives you the right to take him away? You had a rough year. Your husband left you. You had a very messy divorce.
Okay, so that explains it. Winston was based on her husband.
I could have chopped him into little teeny pieces and fed him to the sharks. We'll be right back.
I need to go away.
Let's go to Scotland. So I wonder what they're going to do with Carrie's character. Is he going to be Scottish or English?
Yes.
He could easily be English. So I'm wondering if that was his face on the bus. I don't have my contacts in. It might have been. Well, maybe that wasn't his face on the bus. So he's the maintenance fella, groundskeeper.
Hamish, no! Hamish, no!
They are giving him a Scottish accent.
Dinner be daft. Welcome to the Village Inn.
I do know what daft means.
I have a reservation under Sophie Brown.
I just finished the last one.
Wonderful.
May I ask you a question then?
Sure.
Why'd you kill Winston?
So long to kill off Winston.
What?
Why'd you wait so long?
Nice to meet you, Maisie.
Me too.
Every time I hear the name Maisie, I think of Horton Hears a Who, the bird. We used to ride our bikes everywhere, but half the time I ended up walking my bike because it's so hilly around here.
I'm afraid that's no possible.
It's all right, Thomas. I'll give her a tour.
I'm betting he owns both castles.
Told the proud history of all those who lived, worked, and fought here.
I gotta say, I'm not an expert in the Scottish accents, but I think he's doing a pretty good job.
Who owns it now?
Just some royal arse.
It's him.
Apparently, the best way to defend by a right-handed swordsman.
Is that a little ode to his days in The Princess Bride and Robin Hood, Men in Tights?
There's a couple wanting to talk about a wedding.
Oh, aye? How do they look?
Like they can afford it.
Stay put.
Always a driving factor.
Hello, miss. Miss.
He's going to see the slow close of the door and the hand closing it.
And your ancestors, Mary Queen of Scots.
I said I was sorry.
Do you know why no one's allowed it?
Well, consider it a tip for your warmth and hospitality.
Well, here's a tip for you.
Keep him away from people.
Right, well, we try.
Mary Queen of Scots.
I do like watching Rain. That's one of those shows I'll watch on repeat.
In the bakery. He just doesn't know it yet.
I'm still married.
We never made it.
I'm so sorry.
He lived at
One of my goals is to make it to Shaka, Sicily, and also the Stanley Hotel.
Of course, we called him something else. McMotormouth.
Is that supposed to be her mother? I couldn't tell. It didn't look like a boy.
That it was a drive-through.
I'm no selling to her.
Mr. Dunbar.
few other names I'd call you. I thought that dukes were supposed to be gentlemen.
Those are English dukes.
Not you, him.
My former coworker went to Scotland and Ireland and got to tour all this beautiful land. I don't know if they're filming it in Scotland, but hopefully they are. But
Recommend.
very beautiful land. She shared her pictures and everything.
I am not living with you.
Look.
I've lived alone for so long now. I don't want to live with anybody else.
Hey, would you pay me? Barely. Besides, who else would put up with you?
Not supposed to chug it.
Him? Who's him?
It's a love-hate relationship. Perfect rom-com.
Shall I announce you? She's here!
I couldn't figure out what he said. He said, "Should I announce you?"
Oxford and Cambridge.
16th century.
I forget which country Flemish is. Flemish? It wouldn't be Wales. I'll have to look it up.
But there's running water.
Aye, it runs.
I hear it dripping.
Is there a closet?
There's a chair.
Most European homes don't have built-in closets like the US does. That's one thing I've learned.
I know that, I can believe. Aye, that would have been my grandfather.
Sorry.
Nothing I have to myself.
Sound travels. It makes you wonder how anybody got away with any sleeping around back in the day. I hope she doesn't wander in on him naked.
What is it? Oh,
Do you mind pouring me another?
seriously?
Acting all embarrassed.
Pieces and fed him to the sharks.
Should have done your research first. Surprised he didn't offer her a water bottle.
Where are you? It's been a while since we called.
I don't really care for this song to go with the movie.
For a barbershop owned by the best scissor man in Queens and an expert colorist. Let's do it.
Make her red. Oh, they did make it green.
Speedy Gonzalez, I see you running off.
They're just going to traipse on in and spruce up her room.
And the lamps.
I haven't the slightest.
Maybe your memory's fading.
Oh, they've got history.
We'll all have a place to live.
Except him.
Well, that's a good heart. He's a big old teddy bear after all. That was the delivery guy. So looks like by the time I finish this movie, I'll need to be going. It may be perfect timing. So we'll see.
You too.
I'll call you later.
Leave it to the daughter to get involved.
You. Obviously, he's an idiot.
That actually sounded like a compliment.
I know, I was just going to say.
She left me for someone with a bigger title.
Title climber.
Aye, pretty much.
Titles don't interest me.
So you're reading my books?
Point is, people leave, we survive.
Totally glossed over that. You know, I think about how weird it is to watch somebody drive on that side of the vehicle, but yet other countries, it must be odd for them to watch all these American shows and films with the wheel on the other side for them.
No expensive sweaters.
Really? You mean like the one you're wearing?
Argyle? I was talking, I didn't hear what he said.
Aye, and it comes with its own graveyard.
That's a selling point.
Exactly.
That is pretty. Talk about having a wedding there. Is he going to show her the McGinty family lot?
We should do that.
We?
Whoever. How about we end it at the pub?
Getting close to her. He doesn't like it. That's the type of music my dad likes to play. On top of old time and jazz, but waltzes are his favorite. So this is Loch Lomond, and this was sang by, we reacted to this song by Peter Hollins. What happened to her green? Oh, I see a little bit of the green. I was going to say her green disappeared.
handshake?
Why not?
It's weird seeing him in this position after watching him in Stranger Things.
And this wasn't a date.
Just want to make that
I
clear.
noticed.
Intruder.
Dog turned on him.
What?
Tell me something. Am I starting to look like them?
No comment. 1746, the 5th Duke of Castle Island for 4 weeks.
And over there, it looks like a duke. Walks like a duke. It is.
It is a duke. Looks like a duck, walks like a duck. It is a duck.
Well, she's good for business. You know,
There's
it wouldn't be the worst thing to let someone in again.
What's all
the
this?
girls.
Oh, she did my hair. And mine.
Did everyone's hair
About what?
outside.
He wants to get rid of her, but not really.
Here. Guess I settled that, didn't I?
Come on.
Hamish does like her. He taking her dad's name out.
What are you doing? You're
Oh,
getting
did
rid
he
of my
finish the
father's name.
McGinty?
Is this your way of apologizing?
It is not.
I accept.
I'm not apologizing.
And
From what?
you're just gonna have to read it.
Send me a copy when you're back in New York.
Be sure to give me a forwarding address.
Definitely a love-hate. Not seeing a lot of evergreen. There we go. Got some evergreens there.
Walloper?
That's more of a moron.
Don't forget Daft.
Not it. Actually, it's us. Not that there isn't us.
No, no. Excuse me.
Angus would like to beg to differ.
Laughing all the way.
Ha ha ha.
Bells on bobtail ring.
One horse open sleigh.
Not crazy about the color scheme.
Yes, I would like a room for the night, please.
Is this the ex-husband?
I suppose you know how I'm going to die too.
I could come up with a few ideas.
Oh,
Judging by your last foray into the electrical problems, it's going to be a long, dark night.
For this guy, the Earl.
Duke.
You know, I can work
The Duke
with
of
this.
Earl.
You become a
Duke,
duchess,
Duke,
and we
Duke,
can
Duke of Earl.
rebrand you. No one is even gonna remember.
You'd be wearing Dunbar dresses to the party.
Not Dunbar. Saks Fifth Avenue.
Does Hamish get something?
Is it me? It is, isn't it?
Hamish!
A little Cinderella going on now? Because he loves you. Back to the shoe.
You never mentioned that.
or Mr. Emmett what's his name? Winston, wasn't it? Aye. And we know what happened to him.
It just went bitter again.
You really are a royal ass.
You can't say I didn't warn you.
That's true. Aw, Hamish is sad.
Are you really just going to let her leave?
That was the plan.
You and your stubborn Dunbar pride.
Trust me on that.
Angus touched me more than anything else in this movie has so far. Still not crazy about those colors of the Christmas lights.
What about you, Angus? Will you drive me to the airport?
They all give him the glare. Gonna take a quick break. I got a toilet to pick up. And then we'll finish this. Okay. We've got the toilet. We've got to work soon, though. So we need to finish up this movie. So let's get to it. Everything's going to come together. The townspeople are kind of holding her hostage, talking her into going to the party. She's going to go to the party. They're going to fall in love. I will say I'm Carrie and Brooke don't have the best chemistry, and maybe we'll see it at the end here. But even though they've had this love-hate relationship, I haven't believed it. I will say that. But it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's a Christmas rom-com, so not a lot of comedy, more of a, there's not even a lot of drama either. Um, they've tried to have some drama in there with the townspeople's homes and the debt and everything, but basically it's just a romance movie. So let's go ahead and finish it. She's been crying. She's got the red band all the way across here. Wearing their Saks Fifth Avenue dresses or outfits. No, replace Winston.
To her shock,
Don't bring him back.
Winston, whose body lay there, it was his twin brother, Miles.
You're an idiot. I'm an idiot.
The horse agrees. That was her mad face.
Nice. After you.
Looks like Thomas and Maisie are getting back together. Not crazy about the color scheme. She changed the dress.
Magenta!
The dress looks great on her. How is it that folks that aren't from the area just happen to know the dances of the area?
All of you here are the people I love. You're my family.
And he brought Lexi in.
So from this Christmas on...
Lexi! What about your father's wedding?
Yeah, I'll just go to the next one.
Look at it. Angus. Amos just dancing. Hey, Moosh. What you whining about?
Male, masculine, not sexy, pretty, feminine, soft words. Best.
She dropped the book. So far, the Scot-Irish name that I know of for my family history is Donnellan. I don't know, off the top of my head, I don't know my other Scot-Irish last names for that area, but Donnellan for sure. In fact, my second cousin's mother is a Donnellan. So that's where that comes from. It was a nice romantic movie. Not a lot of drama, not a lot of comedy. There was some comedy, but I don't think it's the comedy you typically think of. I would have liked a little more comedy. I liked it. I like Carrie Elwes. I like Brooke Shields. I just didn't believe their chemistry together. That's my only negative about the movie. Otherwise, it did what it was supposed to do. So, thank you all for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.